Welcome to the best of WatchMojo. In this series, we're turning back the clock to show you some great early videos from the channel that you might have missed. Even for the best actors, some scenes are too ridiculous to play them straight.
Do you think I'm cute, Private Pile? Do you think I'm funny?
Sir, no, sir.
Then wipe that disgusting grin off your face.
Sir, yes, sir.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 scenes where actors couldn't keep a straight face.
Call the pound, we got a stray.
For this list, we chose moments in which actors let loose any facial expression, from the littlest sneer to convulsive laughter that wasn't in the original script. We've selected scenes from both television and film, but excluded anything that was shot live. That means that the following incidences of character breaking were either overlooked or intentionally included in the final products. Number 10. Meeting Frank the Pug, Men in Black.
Now that's the worst disguise ever. That guy's definitely an alien.
Starting off our list is a scene between two grown men and a pooch so cute you can't help but smile.
You don't like it? You can kiss my furry little butt.
In this classic sci-fi comedy, Agents K and J, played by Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones respectively, meet Frank, an alien informant disguised as a pug.
Oh, Killians and bugs, Frank, what do you know?
I know nothing.
Not a thing.
While interrogating Frank, who is in fact played by a real, trained, adorable dog named Mushu, Jones becomes self-aware and cracks a big one. It's a cinematic moment that proves even the most veteran actors can't hold themselves together when they're talking to a dog.
And the bug had other plans.
The galaxy is the best source for subatomic energy in the universe.
Number 9. Hotel Bellboy, Transylvania 5000.
You want cream?
Before his sitcom tenure, Michael Richards was playing the oddest oddballs you can imagine.
The smell is good. I can smell it. It's fresh.
In this Draculankenstein farce, Richards plays Fayos, a butler whose hijinks weird out hotel guests but crack up actors.
You like this good, this nice.
Richards improvised parts of his role, using puppets, banana peels, and other props of his own accord to get laughs out of his on-screen associates, especially Jeff Goldblum.
Here, you smell this. Smell the glass.
Things aren't always as they seem in Transylvania, so who's really pulling whose leg?
You got that? Just a little bit. Do it again.
Number 8. Warming up, Anchorman 2, The Legend Continues.
Have a great broadcast.
You too, darling.
In the first scene of Ron Burgundy's sequel big screen feature, a newscaster husband and wife team, played by Will Ferrell and Christina Applegate, practice their diction and scales before delivering the night's top stories.
They're coming in through the back door!
Meanwhile, Ferrell takes comedy to the next level and octave.
Grab the children! Save the children!
While trying to warm up, Applegate gets helplessly distracted by Ferrell's uproarious preparation methods and cracks a few smiles between her oohs and corning stones. Believe it or not, this was the most serious take they got.
Grab the children! Save the children!
Number 7. She used to fart in her sleep. Good Will Hunting.
But I think that's a super philosophy, Will. That way you can go through your entire life without ever having to really know anybody.
Even in dramatic roles, Robin Williams couldn't hold himself back from seizing an opportunity for hilarious improvisation.
My wife used to fart when she was nervous.
During a short respite in this scene between Williams, playing a therapist, and Matt Damon as his stubborn patient, Williams catches Damon completely off guard with an inventive anecdote about romance and flatulence.
You know, she used to fart in her sleep. I'm sorry I shared that with you. One night it was so loud it woke the dog up.
The scene is a standout of organic and revealing laughter by two actors in modern cinema that only an actor like Robin Williams could bring about.
She woke up and got like, "Oh, was that you?" See, I didn't have the heart to tell her.
Yes, organic and revealing is referring to Damon's pig squeal.
Oh, Christ.
Number 6. Toilet humor, American Pie.
Hey, Kevin. You seen Shipwreck lately? Why? What did you do to him?
High school senior Finch, played by Eddie K. Thomas, has a crippling fear of going number 2 on school grounds.
I don't think he's gonna have a problem shitting in school anymore. Slipped a little something into his mochaccino.
His rival, Stifler, pranks him by slipping an ungodly amount of laxatives into his mochaccino.
Right this way, sir.
You can see where this is going. In this paragon of toilet humor, Finch spends the next few minutes soiling his own reputation as everyone can hear his moans and groans from outside.
Joni, was that you?
Can't hold it.
Towards the end, Thomas slips out of character, acknowledging the scene's absurdity, and gives us a small, knowing smirk. Number 5. The Waxing, the 40-year-old virgin.
Take off your shirt.
In an effort to be more attractive to the ladies, Steve Carell goes for a chest waxing at his friend's suggestion.
If she starts doing his pubes, I'm out of here.
For this scene, Carell volunteered to actually have his bare chest bare waxed, ignorant of how insanely painful it'd be.
Oh, you
By his natural reaction to scream out whatever random thought entered his mind, we can tell it hurt a lot.
suck a mother. You shouldn't. Oh, I hate you so much. That one hurt. That one hurt just as much as the first one.
His co-worker buddies, played by Paul Rudd, Seth Rogen, and Ramani Malco, as well as the waxing lady, forego their directions to pity him and instead laugh at his agony.
In the asshole! Wowee! I'm sorry. I really don't swear this much.
Okay, you know what? I got a weak stomach. That's all I could really take. All right, I'll see y'all.
Number 4. Dr. Strangelove's out-of-control arm, Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb.
Radioactivity would never penetrate a mine some thousands of feet deep.
There are mad scientists who can't control their arms, and then there are actors who can't control their expressions. During one of the funniest scenes in Stanley Kubrick's Cold War satire, former Nazi scientist Dr. Strangelove, played by a brilliant Peter Sellers, struggles to manage a right arm that still compulsively hiles his Fuhrer. Standing right behind him is Peter Bull, who drops a nice big grin as Sellers' farcical performance might cause anyone to do.
Also, when they go down into the mine, everyone would still be alive.
Number 3. Killing Younglings, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Not even the younglings survived.
In any given film, not every written line is perfect.
Padme, Anakin has turned to the dark side.
That rule applies to Episode 3 of the Star Wars saga, in which Anakin Skywalker breaks bad and becomes Darth Vader. Ewan McGregor, who plays Anakin's once mentor Obi-Wan Kenobi, gets the honor of delivering one such imperfect line, informing Padme of Anakin's descent into darkness.
I have seen a security hologram of him killing younglings.
McGregor takes a moment to finish the awkward, melodramatic line, and covers his mouth as if to keep from smiling. Hey, whatever gets us to the next fight scene.
He couldn't.
He was deceived by a lie. We all were.
Number 2. Ross plays the bagpipes, Friends. David Schwimmer is known for some hilarious antics as Ross Geller on the sitcom Friends.
Why is your family Scottish?
Why is your family Ross?
In this classic bit, he whips out his bagpipe and plays his best rendition of Celebration.
Remember, I'm still learning.
Schwimmer's novice playing is supposed to make his friends uncomfortable, but as Lisa Kudrow joins him with what she believes are the lyrics, Jennifer Aniston gives up and hides her amusement behind her hands.
You know the song. Sing along.
As shown by the outtakes, it was a miracle to get any of the friends to keep a straight face in this scene. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Oh my God, Emperor of F***ville came down from F***ville to give me a ass. Hey.
You ever talk to bullfrogs in the middle of the night?
Not generally.
You don't?
No, man.
How about a leg? How about two?
How about I take these 2 legs and shove them right up your ass, all the way to the knee?
Dwight, relax.
Number 1. Line up The Usual Suspects.
All right, you all know the drill. When your number is called, step forward and repeat the phrase you've been given. Understand?
Coming in at the top spot are 5 criminals having a blast in police custody.
Hand me the keys, you f***ing cocksucker.
In this classic crime mystery, the usual suspects are lined up and asked to read a line, then crack up at Stephen Baldwin and Benicio del Toro's mocking interpretations.
Give me the f***ing keys, you f***ing cocksucker motherfucker.
Knock it off, get back.
And especially del Toro's uncontrollable bout of flatulence.
How many f***ing keys, you cocksucker? What the f***?
Number 4.
Scripted as a serious scene, director Bryan Singer spent a whole day filming the lineup, becoming frustrated when the actors continually lost self-control.
You don't put guys like that into a room together. Who knows what can happen?
Eventually, he scrapped his original plan and used the funniest takes instead. And we couldn't be happier that he did. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.